Hi and welcome to the Domestic Abuse Training Program. Now guys, this is essential training for all coaches. And the reason I say this is because you will have clients turning up in your clinic or on video call who are suffering from some form of domestic abuse. It will happen, and it will happen more than you expect, because domestic abuse is a real challenge right now in this country, especially given the current circumstances. So really essential information that we will be sharing with you in this program to enable you to firstly safeguard your clients so that you can recognize the signs of domestic abuse and help signpost them, point them in the right direction of the support that they absolutely need to safeguard them. Did you know that 30% of domestic homicides in this country, 30% happen within the first 3 months of a separation or breakup? So that's why this is so important, because you are front line to these clients coming through. So it is absolutely vital and essential that you understand all about domestic abuse, all the different forms that it can take and how it might manifest with your clients. Because some of them will not even know that they are victims of abuse, because often you don't until you're out and someone else can point it out, or you get into a normal situation and you realize that it's very different from where you've been, the toxic relationship that you might have been in. So this is why it's absolutely critical for your clients so you can safeguard them, as well as safeguarding yourself, because you may be dealing with people in life-threatening situations, and if it's not handled correctly, it could put them at more risk. So this is not only about safeguarding your clients, it's also about safeguarding you as well as giving you the confidence to know that you can handle whatever shows up in your clinic, because these challenges will come up whether you are a specialist in domestic abuse as a coach, as a coaching area or a niche, or whether this is just something that is useful for you because you will be seeing people, you will be hearing stories about clients who have suffered some form of abuse. And it's vitally important, in my opinion, that you have an understanding of where that fits on the scale of domestic abuse and how you can best help them and make sure that they get the help and support they need. So I'm delighted to be offering this program in conjunction with the DASH charity. DASH stands for Domestic Abuse Stops Here. I'm honoured to be their patron, and I've been working with them for over a couple of years now, and I know just how valuable their work is on the front line to support vulnerable people. They offer refuge homes as well for women and children to escape from violent or domestically abusive homes, to get away to have some sanctuary and some safety. Now, I am so delighted that Karen Kipping is going to be joint hosting these events with me, because this training program is really cutting edge. It is the latest information. Karen has worked with DASH for over 14 years. She's also a survivor of domestic abuse herself, and her story is so moving. So Karen will be hosting these events with me. And she will be sharing her training from the DASH charity to give you everything that you need to know about what is domestic abuse, what is it? You know, there are so many different forms of abuse, and how can you recognize them? What are the red flags that may come up in your clinic that the client may not even realize? You know, I've had family barristers, family solicitors sitting on my couch here in my clinic, not even realizing that they have been in toxic relationships. So it is so important that you as a coach have that knowledge so that you can best advise and support your clients through this. So we're going to show you how to spot the signs, what they are. We're also going to tell you, how do you get into these relationships? You know, how do they start? Because, you know, a lot of people will say, well, why would you get into it? How did you stay in it? We're going to answer all those questions, because there are classic techniques and strategies that perpetrators use to get you hooked in and to make sure that you stay. And what kind of people are more prone to this? You know, it's important to understand that as well, because you'll be able to see that with your client profiles as well, and the personalities as you get to know them and as you coach them. Also, looking at how they can get out safely and what the steps to take would be. Now, some people may still be in them. Some people may be getting out of those relationships. Some people may be outside of that relationship and have left, but are still suffering from some of the side effects that they suffered during that relationship. So we're going to cover all this, which is absolutely invaluable for you as a coach. This is information that will be the foundation for you to cope with any kind of domestic abuse as it shows up. Whether you're a specialist in that area or not, it doesn't matter. This is key information, as I said, to safeguard your clients and also to safeguard you from giving the best advice. So please do tune into the program. We've got webinars lined up where I will be hosting and Karen will be delivering the training for you. And at the end of each of the webinars, and the times and dates are below, we will be doing a Q&A session so you can get your questions answered. So come with your pen and your paper and get ready to take loads of notes and ask us any questions at the end so that we can make sure that you really understand how to apply practically to your coaching practice all the techniques and strategies that we will be sharing with you. And there will be lots, so come prepared. So we're running webinars. It's going to be done as a live webinar, and at the end you can answer your questions. Obviously, if you can't make it for any reason, it will be recorded and we will send it to you. But please do join us live if you can, because I think that really helps to be able to ask your questions as well. That will give you an extra edge when you come to delivering this and using this content with your clients. So do click on below. It's really important. I'm offering a special launch price at the moment for those of you that want to join up now. You can click the button to pay in one payment. The price at the moment is a special price. It will be going up for the next round of webinars that we do. So please, if you want to join, take advantage of the special offer right now. I know with COVID-19 going on, it can put financial pressure on a lot of you. So what I've also arranged with Dash is that you can pay in monthly installments, if you like, direct to Dash by clicking on the link below. So if you can't pay in one payment, I totally understand that. I want to make this accessible for all of you. So do click on the link and work out how many payments you can make at what level over the next 10, 12 months or whatever, just to make sure that you can still join in with us, and that's absolutely fine. So if you want to take part, hopefully I've made it as accessible as possible. Also, I just want to point out that Karen is donating her time for free for this, as am I. So out of the price of the course, the £150 is going direct to Dash. Now, the rest is to cover VAT and credit card charges, but £150 from your ticket will go to help those really vulnerable people who are suffering right now. So I want to thank you for those of you who are taking part and joining us. You'll be making a massive difference. £150 can do a lot of good for the frontline charity, the Dash charity, who are working tirelessly at the moment to help people. They are seriously underfunded, and every little counts, and £150 will make a huge difference to so many vulnerable people. Which is great because you can get your training, you can increase your confidence and ability to deal with clients in your coaching practice, but actually what you're also doing is helping vulnerable people who are suffering from the very domestic abuse that you will be learning about. So it's a win-win. Hopefully you will join us and you will love it, because it's going to be packed full of great information. And thank you to Karen for donating her time for free. And I am very excited to be hosting it as well, donating my time to help the Dash charity and you at the same time. So please click below, do join us. It's going to be awesome, and I look forward to seeing you there. Mwah. Big hugs. Bye.